Hello and welcome in once again to everybody coming in, lurking, watching in the future, etc, etc, etc. Hello, microwave on a train. How's the train ride? Is it good? I hope it's good. How's the chicken in there? Is it heating up properly? I assume so. Good to see you. Good to see anybody coming in. If you're watching this in the future, good to see you as well, even though I can't see you. It's good, thanks. Good. 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 Anyway, welcome to the channel. We're going to be playing some ESO today. As per usual on Fridays, the weekly YouTube stream, or one of the YouTube streams, however things happen to go. I am Teddy, I am a crab, and I enjoy the hell out of this game. This is the newest DLC. We're doing the tentacle stuff, and I love it, so I don't have anything to I have anything to say beforehand this time. Usually I have something interesting that happened, but my life is boring today. So, let's play a video game, shall we? I should actually log in before I go to the game screen. Oh well, I've given away everything. Has the screen changed size? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I see a black bar now. Who moved things? Something moved. I'm gonna fix this real quick. Basically, by just slide that over. That fixed it. Strange. How did my settings change when nothing happened? I don't understand. Anyway, can't say I've seen this game. This is the Elder Scrolls Online. It is the MMO version of the Elder Scrolls series. It takes place long before any other game in the series. It basically plays like Elder Scrolls and an MMO smashed together. Like, you have your basic MMO go around and you have some skills that you can use, which are not showing at the bottom of the screen currently, but you'll see them when I get into combat. And then it's also very Elder Scrolls of just run up and smack the heck out of things. You can usually play it in first person like most Elder Scrolls. I like to zoom out a bit just to show off my beautiful tail. Because Lizard Man Argonian is the closest thing to crab we're gonna get. Anyway, what are we doing today? We're dealing with Hermaeus Mora, my favorite Daedric entity. I can't even say it. Daedric entity. Man of tentacles and pride. We're going to Cypher's Midden. Research the relic, the rite, and the dream that Hermaeus Mora's enemies seek to remember. I agreed to assist. That's where we're going. My grand plan, early on in this stream's history, was to play through the main story of ESO, and then go on to Arena, Daggerfall, Morrowind, blah, 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 blah. And it's taken so long to get through all of the main story of ESO in the entire amount of time that I have been streaming, just about in general. Like, I think I picked up ESO not too long after. And so this entire time, we've just been going through ESO. It's been a very long process. At least once a week, sometimes more. I'm gonna lag like hell right now because the game is loading. And this is the new piece of content, so literally, like, everybody that's playing the game is gonna be in it, so I'm gonna lag a little bit when we load into new areas. Outside of that, it should be fine. Or if we go into a place where there's tons and tons of people. But the game's been pretty good about making sure that that doesn't happen.
I've never seen a portal up close.
It's one of those things of, like, everyone's in their own, not their own instance, but it's a number of instances. Is this your favorite game? No, but I do love it. It's one of. I love the Elder Scrolls series just in general, the entire thing. So I'm a big fan of ESO. I'm a big fan of all of them. Morrowind is my favorite, because that was my first. I have many other favorite type games, the Civilization series, Smash Brothers series, Legend of Zelda. Elder Scrolls holds a nice place in my heart, though. So getting to do all of the cool things, and like everybody shows up in this at some point or another. We've dealt with basically all of the Daedric entities. Favorite game is Wii Sports. That's a good choice. Wii Sports is a fun time. The original Wii Sports that everyone got because it was honestly just solid and one of the best games. It came with the Wii and it was just good in every way. Exactly. Nice. I also need to do a thing real quick because I've got a little bit of audio lag. One moment. Let's see, where is this? That is there. And that should fix it. Yep, there we go. Good. Where am I?
The Oblivion realm of Hermaeus Mora. In life, I came here often.
Oh. I forgot we had a wizard in our pocket. It startled the crap out of me. Where am I going? Where do they want me to be? He sounds scary? Nah, he's just a grumpy old wizard. He lives in my pocket. He's in a soul gem right now, and literally the soul gem is in my pack. So we're going that way. Suppose the easiest way would be to make a left and just follow the road. I don't know if there's going to be like a mountain that gets in my way. Let's do that. Question is, where's the road? Here's the road. Horse of some kind. Let's go. Onward we ride. And like most of the locations in ESO are pretty beautiful for an MMO. This area outside is pretty weird, but it's supposed to be Eldritch Horror, giant library kind of stuff, and like there's a tentacle monster off in the distance. Are there role classes in the game? Yeah, it does kind of have the MMO thing of you can choose your class. I forget the exact names for classes. There's a new one that just came out with this Necrom expansion. I think it's a Necromancer. I want to say it's a Necromancer. I can actually check. Collections. Where are you? Housing, outfit style, da-da-da-da-da. Mementos, mouse, emotes? No. No? What? Upgrade. Here we are. Yeah, Necromancer is the newest one that came out, I believe. That came with Necrom. I'm playing as a Warden, which is basically a bunch of pets. There's a bunch of base classes to the game as well. And you can play as any class with any race, and all of the races of the Elder Scrolls are there. So you can be your High Elf, your Dark Elf, your Argonian, etc., etc. All of Tamriel is represented. Like, all of it. There's some areas that you can't get to yet, which keep getting stuck into new expansions. So they're doing all the stuff. Where am I even going? Alright, there's a thing up ahead. Let's pop this way shrine. I'm sorry, hold on. Peep? Peep, why can I not talk to you? Can I talk to you?
The best merchants are those.
Oh, you're a
who
merchant. I don't have
understand.
anything to sell you. Alright. Why do you have a little tentacle friend? Do I still have mine? No, where's my tentacle friend? But yeah, since we're in Hermaeus Mora's area, we have a wizard in our pocket, which we've gotten through plot. We have allied with a small tentacle creature who has Hermaeus Mora type power, and so we fight with a giant tentacle. We have our companion that we got
Spain and
through.
bitter tea should be in this pile. Are you going to help me or just
through
watch
special
your time
companion
through
quest,
like usual?
which came out with one of the last expansions. I think not the most recent expansion before this one, but one before that is where companions were finally added. Like, when ESO first came out, I am told that it was terrible. And they just kept fixing it and upgrading it and fixing it and fixing it and fixing it. And now it's really good. Would you rather have everyone in the world sub to you or have infinite money but no channel and never famous?
Another one. Found thing.
I will go, that's...
You have an intelligent look.
I'll go with the infinite money and never famous, because I don't want to be famous. I have never wanted famous, per se. Part of why I've ended up as a VTuber more than anything else, because VTubers have at least some modicum of privacy. I've always, like, I went to school for theater, I did voiceover work, I've done acting and all kind of stuff. And the things that I've always wanted to do have been to be a character actor, where you never really know who that person is. You're just like, it's that guy. He was in that thing. You just kind of like vaguely recognize them, but they're in everything. Or a voiceover actor. And I've done puppeteering as well. So like voiceover acting and puppeteering, just like, I know that voice. I don't know who that is, but I know that voice. So I will go with the never famous, but I'd like a little bit of recognition, not a ton. I don't want to be stalked. I just want to live comfortably and be happy doing the cool things that I like to do. Which occasionally I get to have that, and occasionally I don't. So where the heck is? Oh, wait.
Over here, Proxy.
Over here. Where is over here? There you are.
I trust your trip through the endless library was not too unsettling. The winding paths of Apocrypha can prove troubling to those unfamiliar with its preternature.
It was kind of a straight road.
Cypher's Midden contains a wellspring of knowledge. Shall we begin our research?
You're gonna look through this whole place's books. How are we gonna find anything useful in all these books?
The ciphers of the Eye offer hospitality and refuge to mortals who arrive in Apocrypha, whether purposefully or by accident. However, I am reluctant to involve them in this endeavor. Fortunately, I have my own methods for conducting research.
What kind of methods are those?
The contents of these stacks change from moment to moment, such as the nature of this realm's thirst for knowledge. I can prepare a spell scroll for each of us. As you search, it will dredge up anything related to the parameters I set for the spell.
Okay, parameters?
All research requires parameters. This spell should locate information pertaining to the Fulcrum Obscura, the Rite, and Torvasad's lost dream. Use the scroll's enchantment to aid your search. Then return here, and we shall compare notes.
Okay.
Scour the stacks, Proxy.
Also, that's the other
magica I
thing. Literally
infused into your
everything
scroll
in ESO
shall
is
assist
voiced.
you by retrieving any
All of it.
relevant tomes from their resting place. Meet me in my nearby study when you have completed your search.
We've got a study here. Where is it?
What a curious query. Where else would I research and ponder the knowledge that the one who knows deigns to share? It is a humble refuge, nothing more. Now, we really must see what information we can draw from the stacks of Cypher's Midden.
What do we already know about these things, other than they want to use them, and doing so is really not good for Apocrypha? Or
You and
Nern,
Gadain
in general.
recovered a portion of the relic, the Fulcrum Obscura, from the catacombs of Necrom. The rite appears to be related to a black book once in the possession of Magister Meln. Both seem to be essential to the enemy's search for a dream.
And how do they search for a dream?
Apocrypha contains all secrets and knowledge. Whether they be dreams or memories or tomes, they all wind up here. We know that Torvasad learned something at the Tranquil Catalogue. We need to conduct our own research now and try to get ahead of them.
So are you a lizard man? I am playing as an Argonian. I mentioned that. That is as close to crab as you can get with the races in this game. So I went with Lizard Man. And it's been working out because I have a lovely tail. Where am I going? Why can I not jump this? There we go. Somewhere over here, down there. Where am I going? Oh, up there. All the way up there. Oh ho. This place looks like it's falling apart. Oh, whoa. Okay, that just looks cool. I like that. Ooh. Ooh, the giant fossils in there. Yeah, another building made just about entirely of books. Looks like an ink black hole. That's basically what it is. Considering Hermaeus Mora is basically giant squid monster type
This
thing.
stack might contain something important.
That's the wizard that's in our pocket.
Spell through that book from the stack. Quick, grab it.
What a disconcerting feeling. One day everything is fine, the next worry and anxiety fill your every waking moment and you're certain something is missing. Something important, something vital. I'm experiencing that now. I feel as though something I knew intimately and completely yesterday vanished. Not a trace remains except for a vague dream. My work suffers. I've asked my fellow ciphers if they're experiencing the same sense of loss. They quickly look away, refusing to answer. I know this sounds insane, but I think reality has somehow changed. Someone or something has erased what was true and absolute just yesterday. And the worst part is, I have no idea what I've lost. My superior has cautioned me against this, but I must speak directly to the Great Eye. If something altered reality, surely our master would want to be informed. Perhaps I'll even be rewarded for noticing this change.
An ancient tome describing lost memories barely remembered in a dream? Too bad you only retrieved a few pages.
Huh.
This stack looks promising.
Mel, why do you need to teleport like that? You're literally in my bag. Crazy old wizard.
Quickly, grab whatever remains.
When the Great Eye answered the prayers of the mortal prior Durdrin and granted him the runes needed to craft a relic of Apocrypha, the Fulcrum Obscura, the Lord of Secrets imbued the runes with the power to locate and uncover secrets no matter where they hide, and the prior inscribed them on an ancient bone related to Necrom's history. Now, it is the opinion of the cipher that the Prince of Fate never intended for the mortal to retain the relic, nor was it meant to remain forever entombed within the catacombs of Necrom. I expect the Great Eye to retrieve the Fulcrum Obscura at some point, or grant it to another of the faithful when the time is right. Until then, allow me to record the miracles ascribed to the relic. For what other gift of Hermaeus Mora allows a devotee to locate a place desired or to reveal a secret of great importance? For example... Oh, there is no other page. For example, 1.
It's almost as though someone is eliminating these books the moment you find them. At least you recovered something.
Is that a skelefish? That is a non-combat pet that I got with this recent expansion. That is... I forget what it's called. What is it called? It is an apocryphal bookworm named Knows Everything, and I didn't want to change that name because I think that's a good name for it. You can have all kind of non-combat pets in this game that you get for all kinds of dumb reasons. One of my favorites is one that was gifted to me by another viewer on the channel, is a snowball. It just appears It just appears and plops, and that's it. Imagine being called a bookworm, right? But the bookworm's the newest one, so we got a bookworm. I mean, this place is basically made entirely of books. Almost. It's basically books, bones, and
Have they
tentacles.
no respect for the written word? Over here. See if that scroll Liramil gave you actually works.
Stop popping around in every direction, Melm.
A brittle old tome. Handle it carefully.
Oh, it broke. A place that exists inside a pocket realm of Apocrypha, the Infinite Panopticon serves as one of Hermaeus Mora's most secure repositories of secret knowledge. In addition to being hidden in a shifted dimension, the entrance to the Panopticon constantly moves. It never appears in the same location twice. Other defenses are rumored to protect the Panopticon, including shifting chambers and corridors, an army of the Hushed, and other guardians too powerful and obscure to describe accurately. What secret knowledge demands such precautions, you may ask? Only knowledge that the Great Eye considers too dangerous or too revealing to be trusted into anyone's care except his own. Legend claims that these secrets are stored in books and scrolls, in glyphs of specific design, or within fragments of Mora's own memory contained within his own free-floating eyes. It is said that spending too long within the Panopticon will drive the mortal mind insane. What broke? The book.
The book crumbled to dust. Hopefully the pages you recovered contain something relevant.
Talk to Scroot. Scroot's here.
Another disturbance in the currents of fate, and
There's
what
Scroot.
do I find? The Great Eye's mortal surrogate.
Hi, Scroot.
Again. Once again, the water of fate ripples with unnatural disturbances. As if some huge clod tossed a rock into a still pond. And what huge clod do I find at the center of these ripples? The Great Eye's mortal surrogate.
I'm a huge clod. What ripples are you talking about, Scroot?
As I explained on the mortal plane, I am tasked with aligning wrinkles in the annals of fate. How I accomplish that is totally up to me. But when something alters fate's prescribed path, it makes ripples. Just like the one I followed here.
That thing is cute. That thing is Scroot. Scroot is just a mass of eyeballs and tentacles, much like most things that live in Apocrypha. We're searching these stacks for information about the relic, the right, and the dream. What's wrong?
Interesting. It would be good to know more about what the agents of Vermina and Periite seek in my master's realm. Did anything out of the ordinary occur while you were conducting your search?
Well, every one of the books that we checked broke as soon as I took a look at them, so we only got a little bit.
I was afraid of that. Whatever you're involved in may be beyond my jurisdiction. I suspect the secrets you hope to uncover fall under the direct protection of Apocrypha itself. The Great Eye has put precautions in place to keep them hidden.
What do you mean by that?
It means you have been given an impossible task.
Cool.
And it may taint my otherwise spotless record. This is not good. Not good at all. Take whatever you learned and bring it to Larimel the Wise. Hopefully she can make sense of this conundrum.
Scroot, why are you so upset? Scroot, why are you annoyed at literally everything?
Of course not. Why would you? You're only mortal. You were selected to help Hermaeus Mora save Apocrypha and Nirn. To do that, you must uncover the very secrets the Great Eye's enemies pursue. Secrets that can unravel reality as we know it.
And so the books crumbled because those are the protections? Like they're meant to self-destruct?
Obviously. Everything of Apocrypha is of Hermaeus Mora. Only through the Great Eye's will could the sacred tomes be destroyed. You were chosen, and then I was unlucky enough to become involved. For good or ill, our fates have become tangled.
Scroot's a good kid, but Scroot's annoyed at literally everything. And that all means?
For me to complete my task, you must succeed in yours. Which is clearly impossible since you can't overcome Apocrypha's protections. Which means you won't be able to save fate. So I suppose it doesn't really matter.
It's a kid? Well,
Reality
no, it's
will
probably older than
unravel
time
soon
itself,
enough.
but... but they're small. So very small. With eyeballs on their butt. So I have to call it kid because it's tiny. I call most things kid. Most people in my life, at some point or another, I end up calling kid.
This book is definitely
It's just a quirk. But I'm an old crab.
Friend,
So everyone is a
Laramil waiting
child
for
to
you in the
me.
study.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Glad I don't have eyeballs in my butt. You can see who's following you then. Oh god. What? Game crash. Hello, game crash. Game, why you crash? Uh-oh. Let's check something. Let's double check some things, because that hasn't happened ever before. Let me check a couple of things here. Da-da-da. That should be okay. Let's check here. Okay, that should be okay. Task manager. What are we looking at here? Okay, let me see if I can close some things down. I apologize for that. I think my PC has too many things running. Why is donation off? Because I do not have enough subscribers, so I can't have YouTube level donations. The only donations that can be done are through Stream Elements. And, oh god, I'm frozen as well. I froze! Oh my god, everything's broken. Give me a moment. Give me just a moment. And we're going to try to fix this live. Goodness gracious. Why did everything break out of nowhere? Alright, stop that. How are you speaking? Through a microphone. I'm here. Do not worry. Do not fret. I still exist. Although my body has disappeared. It shall return. It shall arrive in time. Do not panic. Be not afraid. I exist. The tentacles shall not leave one be. Everything shall be fine. Once you're here, I will be here. I shall arrive. Do not be afraid. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Huh? There we go. Okay, I'm back. Now to get ESO back, and then hopefully not have that happen again. Let's see what happens. Things are definitely going to lag. It will happen. There's no way around it. But hopefully, we'll get to see everything be just fine. Beep, beep, beep. Seems like it's booting up, so we should be okay. Give it a moment. I think that's the first time this game has full-on just crashed and quit on me on stream. I'm relatively certain it's because I had a bunch of other things open. I was working on a number of projects today, and I did not close all the programs, which I usually do before I stream. And it gave me the error that I ran out of memory. So it's probably that. Which is also why I opened Task Manager, so that I can keep an eye on things. I may lag at any moment, because loading an ESO means 100% CPU for a moment. But, currently, Maybe. Maybe I put that there. No, no, yeah, no, no, yeah. There we go. Everything, all right. Things look okay. Things seem okay. Way to break my immersion, game. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just hope nothing terrible happened. As long as the game remembers where I was, remembers what was happening, then everything should be okay. We made it half an hour, so I'm gonna keep an eye on things for another half an hour at least to make sure. Alright, let's put that there so I can keep an eye on it. Set that. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, we're back on. We're back in. Everything's fine.
The midden stats have been
CPU is high, but memory is
answers I
okay.
had hoped
CPU is
for.
back down low.
Apocrypha
We're
itself
fine
works
now.
against you. But the Great Eye Surrogate had some success.
Indeed. Show me, Proxy.
Everything working? Everything seems to be working now. Everything seems to be just fine. Memory is within acceptable parameters. I think I just had way too many things open at once.
Is it true?
So that's my fault
Were you
entirely.
able to successfully gather research on the relic, the rite, and the lost dream? Every time I thought I found something relevant, it crumbled or burned up before I could examine it.
Oh my god, same, bestie. I saved these pages, though, concerning the relic memories in the Infinite Panopticon, so we have something.
So you experienced something similar?
The exact
As though
same
the
thing,
stats
so
were
yes.
actively trying to keep the information hidden.
Yes.
Still, you managed to save some of the research. A reflection of your role as Fate's proxy, perhaps. Let me peruse these pages.
Okay. I don't know what it means, so you explain it.
This implies the relic was specifically created to reveal hidden secrets. Do these secrets pertain to the ancient cipher's report regarding the dream of a lost memory? And this last one. Could the enemy be seeking the infinite panopticon?
Probably. What is it?
Only one of Hermaeus Mora's most secure repositories of secret knowledge. It exists within a pocket realm of Apocrypha, but the entrance constantly shifts locations. Of course, they must be using the Fulcrum Obscura to reach the Panopticon.
Okay, so how do we get to the Panopticon?
You and Gadain must use the part of the relic you possess to do the same as the enemy.
Oh,
Locate
because
the
we have
entrance
the
to
other half.
Panopticon. There are cairns throughout the realm. Sprinkle this dust of conjunction on 3 of them, then let Gadain apply the relic.
Okay, how does this do anything?
Applying the dust to the 3 cairns I marked on your map will form a matrix of magicka. Gadain shall use the relic on each. Then I can perform a ritual to locate the Panopticon's entrance. I shall also give Gadain a gift. Something to protect him.
What kind of gift is gonna protect? What are you protecting him from? Are we gonna die? We're gonna
A
die.
charm that will provide Gadain with some measure of safety as you travel through Apocrypha. Please keep him safe, Proxy. Even with the charm, he seems overly fragile.
Oh, that's right. Gadain was
Each
just
cairn should
a
glow
priest
after the successful application
graveyard.
of dust and relic.
All right, I'll watch out for Gadain. You sure this is gonna work?
Research is often a series of trials and errors. But yes, this should work. In addition to its normal properties, the relic should also seek out its other half. After you activate the 3 cairns, return here. Then I shall complete the ritual.
You can have any useless superpower. What would it be? Well, it'd have to be a useless superpower. If it would be useless, then it wouldn't be much of a superpower. What kind of superpower would be useless that I would actually want? I would like to be at a comfortable temperature at all times. That's something that I am acutely aware of in summer, although that is technically useful. It's useful for me, for my comfort.
Gidane, take this charm. It shall mark
Gidane,
you
what the
as
hell
my
are those
guest
shoes?
in Apocrypha, and keep you safe.
That's most thoughtful, Laramel. Thank you.
The infinite panopticon is kept hidden for a good reason, Laramil.
Which is why we must locate it and protect it from the enemy.
This is the sort of quandary that makes my tentacles twitch.
Alright, come on, Gidane. Ooh, lore book. Fragmente Abyssum Hermaeus Mora. Actually, I feel like I should probably read this one. This seems interesting. Okay. So Ysgramor collected the laments of the giant wives and brought them to Froa and Grosta, who twisted them into the woeful bowstring so that Ysgramor could restring his mighty bow Long Launcher. And thereafter did Long Launcher sigh when it was born and moan when it was shot, and Ysgramor decided to take it hunting. And he hunted and slew much game in the Otmoran Frostwood until he paused at a ford to drink his fill. Then across the stream bounded the white stag of Thorogrim, and Ysgramor shot at it and missed, which in no wise pleased him. And he swore to pursue the white stag until it fell to him, but the stag was canny and quiet, and passed as a mist over the snow, so that Ysgramor did again and again sight it and lose it. For even the sighing of the woeful bowstring made more sound than did the white stag. When again he lost the trail and stopped sore and vexed, and a hare did appear and spake, saying, "The stag hieth down into yon vale." "How knoweth you this?" demanded Ysgramor of the hare, which replied, "I know, for I have long ears. Yea, had you ears as long as mine, you too could hear your prey wherever it went." "Would then," said Ysgramor, "that my ears were as long as thine." At that the hare's nose did twitch, and Ysgramor felt his ears begin to grow and point. But a fox did leap from the coppice and a fall upon the hare, slaying it. And Ysgramor in wonder felt his ears dwindle to their wonted size. And the fox spake, saying, "Know thou, mortal, that I am sure. And this was nary hare, but indeed Mora, who did nearly trick thee into becoming of elven kind. Rely you hereafter, mortal, upon the forthright methods of man, and eschew the tricks of the elves, lest ye become one. Now go, for the white stag awaiteth thee in the vale." It's just a whole story of don't be an elf. And I find that, like, I've read this one before, and it amuses me every time, because the whole thing is just, lesson to the Nords, don't be an elf.
Mora pado ag oya nagaya aba agia kava aporka dina gloria gandra akan.
Hermaeus Mora, elder than Ada, abyssal cephalarch, hearken to the plea of this unworthy, for I come to barter for knowledge denied. That which I seek is named on this parchment, which I consume in your honor, O demon of knowledge. For my desire to know is beyond reckoning, and in recompense, whatever price is named shall be met. I, Mora. And this bit is just going into full-on Eldritch Horror Cthulhu stuff. Would you rather be an elf or an orc? Elf. Depending on the elf. Like, orcs are cool. I like orcs. I would not survive as an orc. They're big, rough, and tumble. I would die. I'm a weenie, therefore elf.
Mora altadun had whom lakan ai.
My next dream was of Apocrypha, where I walked the halls of shadow among the nameless books. Among concepts and arguments I inhaled like smoke. In my left hand was a scroll of vellum, in my right hand a plume, and I wrote histories as I passed, yet the scroll was unfilled, for as I wrote words beneath the words above vanished. Shrek or elf? Shrek. That's not even a question. Shrek, always Shrek. Why? Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Come on. Then I paused at a plinth of lapis, for it contained an object, heretofore unremarked, an urn with a curious finial. So I set aside scroll and plume, grasped the finial, and lifted the lid. Within the urn was a viscous and noisome fluid, upon which floated gray and glistening a mortal's organ of thought. And I knew, though I know not how, that the fluid was not brine and the brain was not preserved, but alive, alert, and brooding with a dark intellect. I dropped the lid and looked up from the urn and saw beyond the plinth a long and endless corridor lined left and right with plinths uncountable, and upon each plinth was an urn. Making sure you're a real one. Which was why, when I awoke, my tongue was bitten through. Going mad with secret knowledge. Love it. Love when I go mad from secret knowledge. All my homies love going mad from secret knowledge. Activate the how far above are we talking? Oh, just across the bridge. Okay. For a second, I was thinking that I had to go all the way up there, and I was concerned. This is not Tears of the Kingdom. I can't climb that. Oh! I'm directly under the tentacles and the ink blot sky. Fun. Okay, where the heck do I go? Straight ahead, all the way to the end, make a left. Oh. Do you do Tears of the Kingdom streams? On my Twitch, yes. Twitch.tv/Teddy_Kanikami. That is where you'll find me there. The next one of those, the schedule hasn't been put out yet. Schedule will be up on Sunday, but the next Tears of the Kingdom stream will likely be on Monday on the Twitch. I am on both the Twitch and the YouTube. I have a TikTok, which mainly just has clips from the stream, which are also put up as YouTube shorts. The VODs from Twitch are also put up on YouTube, usually the day after. So, I'm all over the place. Oh? Oh, this wood. I saw a shiny thing and I got excited. Apocrypha Cairn. Alright, sprinkle stuff on it.
I suppose I just need to hold the relic out like so.
Hope I can make it. Don't know if you
feels
can.
alive in my
I
hand.
hope you can make it as well. If you can't, don't worry. The VODs will always be there.
It worked. Look how it glows.
Very smart. Laramel's tapping into the realm's currents of fate to find the Panopticon.
But I play a variety of games in a variety of places. I also have some ideas for some non-game streams coming up that I haven't had time to actually work on. Occasionally I do non-game streams. I've done some Japanese learning. I'd like to do some craft streams, but I haven't had time to like get the materials that I want. Once I can, though, then we'll get some lovely hand cam streams. We'll do some crafting. Do some origami or make a thing. See here. Ooh, there's a skyball. Skyball, Vtuber. What's about to attack me?
Amazing. Who else could help us find the Panopticon?
If you could do a meet and greet with anybody, who would it be? The person currently that I would most like to meet and work with, that I would probably be a fanboy over,
Look, another can.
would be, oh god. Peter Capaldi. He was one of the Doctors Who of recent years, and he was my favorite Doctor. So, Peter Capaldi is probably the person that I would like to the most. I have worked in the entertainment industry for a long time, so I've met a bunch of really cool people. So some I already have met, some I already have worked with. I have not met or worked with him, and I would really like to.
Dangerous this sort of ritual can be. Very most brave, I'll give her that.
Did they notice me? They've noticed me.
Laramil's amulet can protect us both.
I mean, it's not doing the best job of protection right now. I'm being attacked. Get some slime out of that one. Oh, God. Whatever you're doing, knock that off.
I'm
Okay.
still here. Thanks for asking.
You still here, Mary? What time do you usually stream? Either 1 p.m. or 6 p.m. Eastern time. So adjust time zones accordingly. Normally about 6 p.m. Saturdays and Mondays currently, although the Mondays won't be forever, are the 1 p.m. streams. Currently, one of my day job type things, I also do stuff for a school, and that's off for the summer. So I have time during the week, so I can do more earlier streams during the week again. That's where the Mondays at 1 come in. Oh god, how the hell do I get over there? What? Ah, that's how. But those won't last forever, so it's usually 6 p.m., Saturdays 1 p.m. If you follow... Oh, something's attacking me. If you either follow the Twitter or just keep an eye out on the community tab here on YouTube, I put the schedule up every week. I put it up on the Twitch too. So really, anywhere that you go to find me, you should be able to find the schedule somewhere on my page somewhere. I know this coming Monday, as long as everything goes the way that I want it to, the Tears of the Kingdom stream will be at 1.
The other keepers are never going to believe this. Usually, when we misplace a relic, we find it behind a couch in the Abbey.
I don't have a Saturday stream this week because I have a studio shoot this Saturday, and I don't know how long it's going to go, so I haven't
There's
scheduled
the final
anything.
can.
How far am I in Tears of the Kingdom? I've done the first temple.
Stand close and let me shield you.
That's as far as I am in the plot. I'm just about to do the second one. We've currently just gotten into Goron City at the end of the last stream. Most of the Tears of the Kingdom streams are me wandering around, getting distracted by every single shiny thing I find along the way.
Protects us both.
So plot is few and far between.
Laramil's amulet can protect us both.
That's one. Always get distracted. I mean, that's what the game is best at. I look forward to spending the next good chunk of my life
Dust
collecting
applied.
1,000
Use the
Korok
relic.
poops. Dang.
Oh my, it wriggled in my hand.
Fun.
All done. Let's return to Laramil's study and let her know she can proceed.
Okay, where's the study? We're going there. So I could just go to this, and then I can do it for free. All right, horse. We ride. For a little while, that's how I was in ESO as well, even on stream, which I had to put a stop to that, or else I was never going to get anything done, because there is so much plot to go through. So I've been skipping the side quests in this a ton. Any geoglyphs in Tears of the Kingdom? Yes, we've gotten a couple of them. I'm not going to go into too much detail in case anyone watching this later on doesn't want to be spoiled, but I've gotten a few. Definitely not all of them. Only like 3? 4? 3. I think 3. But where I'm at currently, with ESO having this new expansion and Tears of the Kingdom having just come out, and then I also made the mistake of discovering Wall World, which I'm also hooked on that. Those 3 games, that's gonna be most of the streams for a while. I'm gonna try to do some other things mixed in there, but ooh, those 3 games are just gonna be weekly editions. As well as plenty of collabs with my friend Liz, who has been the constant collaboration partner.
Well done. Now, to complete the ritual. I feel the ebb and flow of Apocrypha. Some guide me, others try to.
Laramil, do be careful.
I told you. Apocrypha doesn't give up its secret without first.
Got it!
Whoa! You okay, Laramil? You don't look so good.
Gidane's concern is appreciated but unwarranted, Proxy. I have been sifting through Apocrypha's secrets long enough to know my limits. And the ritual performed just as I hoped it would. Still, I could use a moment to regain my strength.
So you found where the Panopticon is? We can get there?
The ritual directed me to the desolate northwest reaches of the Chroma Incognito. I sensed the entrance we seek there, as well as the other half of the Fulcrum Obscura. Our enemy must have also located the entrance, or is close to doing so.
Dun, dun, dun. So what do we do?
Let me mark the location on your map. Go quickly, Proxy. I shall follow and meet you there after I make sure Curate Gidane gets back to Nern safely.
All right.
Go to
there.
the northwest region of the Chroma Incognito and see what you can find, Proxy. I shall catch up with you in due course.
All right.
Please make sure Curate Gidane returns.
Make sure Gidane goes home. He's not following us anymore. Da, da, da. So where are we going? I can get rid of that marker. Going all the way up there. Okay. Chroma Incognito. That is all the way out west. Gotten into Korok Forest? I have not done that yet. Nope. Let's see. Horse!
Off we go.
How are we getting there? Let's just head west. Is this road or is this not road? Am I on the road? I can't tell. No, I'm definitely not on the road. This is road. Do you know how? Nope, haven't done it yet. Don't tell me. I will find it. I will stumble across it. Something will happen. I've been distracted by so many things in that game. It's just like, I go in a direction, things happen. I'll get there eventually. I'm going very much the wrong way. Just saying you can't navigate through it. I mean, that makes sense. It's the Korok Forest. It was kind of a weird thing to get to in Breath of the Wild, too. Like it's impossible. I mean, something will send me there. I don't know when or how, but something. That's stuff I haven't done yet, so I'm not worried. We'll get there. This is me with that game. I will uncover the entire map. I will go everywhere and do everything. Just remember the old kindergarten song. Don't tell me! Don't give me spoilers. I'll find it. It'll happen. What is that? Skitterous. Not of okay, okay. Oh, I don't know what these plants are, but I love them. They're just so weird. I haven't been attacked on the road nearly as often as I feel like I usually do. It's almost as if the roads are kind of safe. It's like light bulbs. It does. Chthonic Landing.
By all the tomes of Apocrypha, we found the entrance to the infinite panopticon.
Huh. Just in case the Cthulhu reference wasn't enough, Chthonic Landing.
The ritual worked, Proxy. We located the entrance to the infinite panopticon. At least, until it moves again. Let us head inside and try to stop the hidden kindred from locating the secret they seek.
So you think they're already in there?
I know not which of our enemies have entered the panopticon, but the ritual latched onto both the hidden entrance and the other half of the Fulcrum Obscura.
Oh, so
They
somebody's
must
there.
have used the relic to find this place. Not unlike how we did it.
What should we expect inside?
Legends say the panopticon is an endless labyrinth of rooms and passages. But nothing
Fun.
inside conforms to reality as we know it.
Fun?
It protects some of Hermaeus Mora's most precious secrets, and powerful guardians roam its lengths.
Fun?
Shall we proceed?
Yes?
Prepare yourself, Proxy. We should both be able to withstand a short visit to the panopticon. But that does not mean we can ignore the dangers. Steel your mind and harden your will. When you are ready, let us head inside.
My mind is pudding and my will is jello. Let us go. I love that all of the portals are just nothing but eyeballs and ink. God, it just looks so cool. Just put eyeballs on everything. It just makes me happy. Eyeballs and tentacles, that's the way to go. That's the fashion of the future. That's why I have my tentacle throne. Playing Necrom, I must sit on the tentacle throne and enjoy its wiggling goodness.
We have entered the
Booklandia.
infinite panopticon. But where are the catalogers?
That hunger is native to Apocrypha. See how it shifts between the layers of reality? Attack while it's shifted, and its energy can power my ghost sight.
Okay. Gelkai the Hunger. Oh dear.
Apply my ghost sight to attack with precision.
Ooh. So I have to... Huh? Oh. So I have to... Oh god. So I attack it when it's shifted realities to gain ghost sight so that I can attack it more. This is insane. This is a new thing. I'm trying to use my skills somewhat here. Oh god. One of these. Fair. Oh god, get out of the red.
Not bad, not bad. But without my ghost sight, you probably wouldn't have survived that.
Not enough books. I agree. Could use some few more. So I'm gonna have to use weird wizardize a bunch in here, aren't I?
Careful,
Ah.
Proxy. I sense corruption in the air.
Right. This malignancy allows the corrupted Guardians to phase between layers of reality.
Oh.
When we get close, use my ghost sight to find the source.
Okay. Weird flying book. Oh.
We've destroyed one sensor of corruption, but I sensed more above us.
How do I go
What
above
did
us?
you do, Proxy? The corruption has lessened, but it persists.
I stepped on a thing. He said above us, so I'm assuming this way. It's not exactly stairs, but ramps will do.
The current of fate shall revitalize you.
Oh, goodness. This is not a good place to fight. This is a very narrow pathway. It's all that way. So up. Fun! Fun! Oh, God! There, please smack this thing. Oh, look. He looks nice. He's adorable. So it is... Wait, what? Still above. If it says above, I'll go above. Oh.
Use my ghost sight. There's something nearby.
Step on it.
Another
The
sensor
creature in the Black
destroyed.
Lagoon. Yes, me
Without
too.
my ghost sight, you'd never find them.
Yes, Mel, I know.
Well done. The corruption's hold weakens.
The Censor of
Nightcrawler
Corruption is a
created this
masterpiece. Who knew that
With
combining...
the help of Master Sholreni,
Can-
Vermina,
can you-
and Peria,
Yeah. I'm
we
trying
must
to read.
destroy the remaining
Yep.
sensors.
Yeah, I'll destroy the last sensor. I'm reading. Censor of Corruption is a masterpiece. Who knew that combining the stuff of dreams with a malignant sickness into an infectious torment could create something so powerful and useful? The Guardians of the Infinite Panopticon have succumbed to the corruption emitted by the sensors. Not only does it render us invisible to them, but it turns them into crazed monsters that will attack anyone that dares enter this place. Oh God. I'm not sure this will serve to hide us from the prince of this disgusting realm, but I shall continue to work with Master Sholreni to increase its potency. As I and the Dremora Torvasarge search for the information we need, Sholreni will return to the Telvanni Peninsula and continue her efforts to extract the right from the Black Book. Cool. Is that above or below? It's below? What do you mean below? Here? Still below? Here? Somewhere here. Not any more down, because there is no more down. Ah. Frostbite your thumb? Ooh, that sucks. I'm sorry. I don't see it. Don't notice me! Notice me! I feel like it would be here, but I didn't see it. Am I still being attacked? I'm still being attacked. Hank, can you stop that?
Fate flows through you.
Bear, please smack it. Thank you, Bear. Good job, Bear. Oh, God. Endeavor complete! Alright, Melton, where is this thing? I'm using the ghost sight. I'm using the ghost sight. Where is it? Cleared the corruption. It's above. It says above. Are you using a hammer? I believe so. It said above. Huh? Melton, you want to give me more ghost sight? Because I'm not seeing the thing. Ghost sight. 2 out of 3 above. Still saying above. I'm gonna get attacked by these. Thank you. Bear, peace, Mac. Thank you, Bear. Good job. You're a lovely bear. You're a wonderful bear. You are my favorite bear. Okay. Where can I go up? Either way, it seems. Am I using a hammer? No, it's an axe. Why do you crawl on the ground? Somewhere around here, right? Oh, now it says below again. Melm, I need your ghost sight. The most disappointing one. Well, you're going in with the big questions today, aren't you?
Good at this.
I mean, the biggest disappointments are going to be too personal to talk about. So the biggest ones, oh, in video games. Okay, I was going to say. I can't really think of any in video games that I have. I try not to get like overly hyped about anything, so not much really ends up severely letting me down. Never let yourself get too hyped. Because when that happens, it doesn't live up to it. It just can't. Mel, can I have some ghost sight, please? So that I can find wherever this corruption is?
One more sensor to destroy. Use my ghost sight.
Thank you. I gotta kill this thing first.
Oh god.
You bastard. How far down did you shoot me? How far down did I fall? That right there is my biggest disappointment in video games.
The last of them. Oh, thank feck.
Are you saying that because you won? Did you guys win without me? Or did he just stop fighting because I wasn't there anymore? Hi, Mary. Alright, note to self. The last sensor seems to be up there. And there is a creature from the Black Lagoon who really does not want me hanging out on his platform. He is a tiny bit territorial, just a wee touch. A little baby bit of the Angie pants. Oh, they did kill him. Good job, everybody. There it is.
That was the last sensor. The corruption should clear on its own now.
Whatever you just did, I sense the corruption fading away. Let us talk.
I stepped on a thing.
Whatever you did, it worked.
I stepped on a
The
thing.
corruption dissipates even as we speak.
Yay.
According to Blightcrown's notes, they are using the corruption as some sort of method to avoid detection. Is that how they plan to elude the gaze of the one who knows?
Do you have any idea what the corruption is actually doing, other than making things really Angie pants?
I believe so. He has somehow combined the power of dream with the power of pestilence to shift between the layers of this reality.
What?
They are here, but not here. Effectively hidden from the all-seeing gaze of Hermaeus Mora.
Combining dreams with pestilence to do that? What? Uh-huh. So how do we follow
The
them?
power of the ritual we use to locate the Panopticon lingers. We can use it to focus on the portion of the Fulcrum Obscura that Torvasad and Blightcrown carry. We can follow its trail directly to them.
Well, let's go
I shall
get it then.
concentrate the residual power of my ritual into a final tracking spell. Follow where the energy leads.
Okay. I guess we're going that way. I was just down here. Why are you making me go back down? Or take me to a door. Okay, I guess that's acceptable.
They carry the Fulcrum Obscura through this door, Proxy.
Whoa.
Hermaeus Mora has set a guardian gaze to protect the way ahead. We must divert its attention to cross the chamber.
And how exactly do we do that? Distracted. Just like, hi? Well, it's distracted. It's distracted with me. Oh God. Oh God. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna come over here. This is what I was supposed to do, not walk into it.
The Guardian's vision is similar to my ghost sight. Nothing escapes its notice.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh, goodness. Oh, and that's a watcher. Oh, dear. Okay, so I'm just hitting all these things then? Be a wizard or a mage? What's the difference?
Find and activate the remaining runes, Proxy. Look, another rune. The Guardian appears rattled by those paralyzed runes.
There's another one somewhere. Oh, God.
You swit!
Oh, God. It told me to distract it, so I just went to distract it. Oh, God. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. I need, oh, dear. Okay. Yep. Okay. This is bad. Yep. Gonna die. I would like, okay. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go over here, and I'm gonna drink a healing potion, and I'm gonna go over here. Wizards have staves and hats, and mages don't. Oh, wizard then. Can I actually fight this now? Oh, oh. No! Don't tell me you noticed me! Can I use the thing? Why can I not use the thing? Because I'm being attacked still. Can I use it now? Now I can use it. There we go.
Now, through the portal to the north.
Kind of busy. Fair, please smack the thing. Alright, this was an awkward room. Oh, hi. Large tentacle. Oh, don't you dare knock me down. Don't you dare knock me off the edge. I have already fallen off of too many edges today. Clash Royale got it wrong with the Wizards and the Mages. Well, the Mages have the hats and Wizards don't. Did they backwards it?
See how the fulcrum vibrates? What we seek is here.
Another eye. It looks like all the others to me.
Have faith, diseased one. This eye contains the memory of the dream we seek.
Then let's get this over with. I can't hide us between the layers of reality much longer.
Ah, fate's mortals. I have no wish to harm you. Turn back and let us finish what we started.
No.
They dare enter one of Hermaeus Mora's forbidden memories.
Oh.
We must follow them. Let me open a portal.
Proceed
There.
carefully. Between the energy here and Blightcrown's manipulation of reality, Laramil's portal could behave erratically.
Yeah, gravity seems to be going in weird directions over there and over there. Yeah, this could be a little bit weird.
I knew it! We're not where Laramil intended, and now she's missing. Spellcasting should be left to the professionals.
Wow. Gatekeeping portals now, are we? Pocket wizard?
I have more burning with us on the ceiling.
Mel, I can't even hear you over the sounds of tentacle screaming. What were you saying? Somebody's on the ceiling? There is no ceiling. There's just floor that goes the wrong way. Wait, where am I? Which, what? Wait, huh? Where? Huh? That, wait, where did I come from? I came from this way? So I'm going... Which way? There's multiple ways. This way? I'm just gonna go.
Another portal? I knew it! Blightcrown's manipulation of the layers of reality caused Laramil's spell to splinter. Well, step on through, and hopefully we'll reach the layer we're looking for.
Oh god. How many wrong turns will we take? We got this guy. I really wish that I had some kind of ability that could push enemies. Just to knock them off the edge.
Keep moving through the portals.
Just to knock them all off the edge, because this is the perfect place to knock somebody off an edge. They'll just fall forever, sideways.
Each portal gets us one step closer to the Eye of Mora. Maybe Laramil's a better spellcaster than I
Just tentacle monsters everywhere. And it's not even an anime. No. Oh, you made a shield. And then you completely whiffed. Don't you feel proud of yourself? What? I didn't even attack you. You saw bear and you got mad. Why'd you get mad at my bear? The bear did nothing to you. Yet. Now the bear is. Oh god. I guess I'll go this way. What was that? It's a tentacle monster. We're in a very strange place.
That was a bit of a warm-up.
Excuse me, have you seen a portal anywhere? I'm trying to find my way to one of the most secret places in this entire world. No? Okay. Guess I'll go this way then. Oh, there's a portal.
Traversing different layers of reality is disconcerting. Quick, enter that portal!
Yoop. Oh. Am I gonna get attacked? Yup. Yep, no way around it. They're just here. Can't just skip over the what? The anime? With the tentacles? And the occasional moaning? I'd skip over anything.
If this one doesn't get us there, I'm going to start making things explode.
You do that. Just pick a target, blow it up. Just kaboom.
Finally, the Eye of Mora on the walkway above us.
Oh. Please don't knock me around. Please don't knock me off the edge. Please do not. Please do not push me. Why do you have to push me? Alright, keep your back to the books. As these enemies push. Alright, I didn't get pushed off the edge. So that's something. Oh, God.
We made it. The Eye of Mora. With or without lyrics. You need to go in after Blight Crown and Torvasoft.
I'll chase them in a bit. I'm being attacked by a hunger.
Use my ghost sight to strike.
Yes, I was about to say, can I have the ghost vision? See the haunted thing that is in front of me. God, no! This is not the place to be fighting. This is a very bad place to be fighting. It is narrow. Oh God, don't push. Do not push. Do not push.
I focused my ghost sight.
I'm building up your power. Can I please? Oh God, I have to be right here. Please, please, please attack. Why can't I attack? I'm clicking. Why is there no attack? Bear? Never mind. All right, Bear took care of it. Occasionally. Hate heights. I understand. Don't look down. Occasionally, the game likes to break, because it is still Bethesda. It's only happened like 2 or 3 times where it's like, I just can't attack anymore.
And look, there's Torvasoft.
We're in a memory of Hermaeus Mora, mortal. Here, no harm may befall us. I suggest we use this opportunity to confer.
Oh.
When dealing with matters of fate, meetings such as this are inevitable. Know that I am Torvasoft, and know that we need not be adversaries in these matters. I simply seek an ancient dream, barely remembered. Lost knowledge, nothing more.
Well, I'm told this lost knowledge that you seek could destroy reality, so kinda don't?
Is that what Hermaeus Mora and his high elf lackey told you?
Maybe.
Can you imagine any revelation that possesses such power?
Yes.
No. This is about keeping secrets, hoarding knowledge, stealing memories. Hermaeus Mora, the great miser of oblivion.
Alright, then tell me your side of this whole thing, Mr. Sassy Pants.
All I have is fragments of a dream. Even Vermina could not help me recall it. But we remembered enough to get us this far. Hermaeus Mora stole this knowledge from us. I do not wish to harm you, mortal. To harm anyone. But I will learn the truth.
Okay, and what about Blightground? And why are you working with the Periite priest? What's going on? Because you don't want to hurt people, but you've been hurting quite a fair number of people. Let's ignore the fact that I have hurt a fair number of people in order to reach you, who have been hurting a fair number of people. But just why?
The pompous mortal riddled with disease. The memory rejected him. We entered together, but I stand here, alone. Except for you. But worry not for Periite's priest. Blightcrown has skills. It should be a simple matter for him to return to Nirn.
So what now, Torbside?
I will continue my search. You, however, should turn back. Wandering the memories of a Daedric prince is dangerous for one such as I. For you, such a journey will most likely prove fatal. I would hate to see Fate's Chosen reach such an ignoble end.
Well,
Heed my words, mortal.
If I learned anything as a Telvanni Magister, it's this. When a Dremora tells you to go right, you go left. Let's see what this memory contains.
I mean, I was going to say roughly the same thing, but in a different way, but yeah. PC or console? I'm playing this on PC. I play things on consoles. I don't have many consoles these days. Most of my stuff is on PC. I think the only current console that I have of this generation is the Switch. Anything else that I want comes out on PC eventually anyway.
Prince Vermina's pet Dremora clan.
Do I just go down? Blink. Oh, they're enemies.
Those are Vermina markings on the walls.
Can they see me? Yes, they can. I still can't attack for some reason. Thankfully, I have a companion and a bear.
Tell them to run away. Well, no, I guess it wouldn't. Maybe they should try that.
Why can't I attack?
I really don't like your odds.
That's really annoying. What if I do this? No? That usually changes the thing. Hold on. What's going on here? Yo! Cannot swap weapon in your current state. Can I do anything in my current state? I can put poison on this. This is not the first time that it's happened. So I'm just gonna have my companions kill things, and hopefully I'll get to a spot where I can actually attack things again. Just found a lightsaber? Nice. No. No, not when I can't attack things. Game Y. Alright, hold on. We're gonna log out and we're gonna log back in. Because everything is breaking today. ESO does not want to work for me today. We're gonna log out, we're gonna log back in, and hopefully then I can actually attack. Because I'm clicking the button and nothing is happening. Darth Vader's lightsaber is in your closet. What's Darth Vader's lightsaber doing in your closet? Was he over recently? Do you have guests? ESO! Why? Why must you break? Why must you do this to me? I give you a trumpet. For why? This is probably going to end up being a shorter stream today if ESO keeps fighting me. This is the second time that I've had to log back in. The first one is definitely my fault, because I had too much going. This time, however, is just the game broke. Alright, I can attack again. There we go. Alright, game's fixed.
I really don't like your odds.
Going up against a strong enemy with nothing but companions and no ability to actually attack on my own, that's not happening. Thankfully, there's an easy process to be able to get back in.
Step into the focus to use my ghost sight. My ghost sight can defeat this enemy.
Ghost sight.
Ow! Ow! Bear, please smack it. Thank you, Bear. Oh, just a few more hits. Okay. Now then. So this way? I thought I just came from this way. Wait a minute. What? Enter the Eye of Mora, but... Huh? But I did. Wait, what? Don't tell me that the quest broke. Don't tell me that the quest broke. Are you telling me that the quest broke because I logged out and logged back in? I think you are. God damn it. Who's your favorite YouTuber? Favorite YouTuber? I'm a big fan of other VTubers here on the YouTube. And I think my top two would be both from HoloLive VTubers, and they would be Aurorandis, he is a Japanese VTuber, and Takanashi Kara, who is English VTuber, both in HoloLive Productions. Those are my top two. Enter the Eye of Mora. I did that. Now I have to do it again because the game broke. But you're still telling me to explore here. What is this? Never heard of them? I can understand. Well, they're part of a big company, so you might have seen them at some point, or just give it time. One of them will cross your path, probably. Aurorandis, maybe not as much because he is definitely on the Japanese side of things and doesn't stream in English, so he might not show up, but I enjoy him. He's very fun. Kiara is English speaking though, so she'll probably pop up in your clips or whatnot. If you end up watching a fair amount of VTubers, they'll all make their way into your recommended at some point or another. But yeah, like Fillion. I've seen a bunch of Fillion's clips. I haven't watched any of her streams proper yet, but I've definitely been enjoying the clips.
That was a bit of a
I won't let you do this, Fate Forger!
It is already done. You will forget this ever happened. Everyone will. It is the only way to preserve reality.
Damn you, Mora! Damn! No!
Whoa! A spell to make all of reality forget. I can barely imagine. Come on. We need to find Torvasad.
Oh. But I also like a bunch of Nijisanji VTubers on YouTube. Do I speak Japanese? Skoshi. A tiny bit. I've been studying for over a year, but like only a little bit of studying. Mostly like Duolingo and a couple other apps and some things online, not any kind of formalized study. So, Skoshi Nihongo hanasemasu. A little bit.
And now you know of Hermaeus Mora's grand betrayal. Once I restore Vermina's statue, the process of restoring the memory will begin. I suggest you defend yourself, mortal.
Oh? From what? You?
The Prince of Dreams and Nightmares.
Stream froze? Uh-oh. It's still going on my end, so you might just need to refresh. I just double checked. You're good now? Okay. Oh god. I do keep... One of the reasons that I end up using so much memory is I do keep a tab of my stream open for me so that I can check and see what the quality looks like for all of you on your end as well. And everything's showing is fine, so any problems that are currently happening, just give it a good old refresh.
Raven is darkness.
Just spamming skills. And one. And oh no, alright, I need the thing. I need ghost sight, please.
Use my ghost sight.
Yeah, ghost sight. Thank you. There. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ow. Give me that.
What was shattered has been restored.
Who dares enter this forbidden memory? No! What have you done? Flee while you can, transgressor. Your reckless actions threaten all of reality. This memory is changed. Chosen, speak with me.
Okay. This is the guy who hired us, so he's fine. He's the good guy. His eyeballs and tentacles.
I erased all evidence of this moment, and of the events that led to the loathsome action I was forced to perform. But I could not strip it from my own memory. And now that misstep has borne bitter fruit. What did the Mora tell you, Chosen?
Is he pooping eyeballs? Kind of? He just is eyeballs and tentacles. He's that. Most Daedric princes choose kind of a human-esque form. Sometimes with more arms than needed. In the case of, what's his name? Not Moloch Ball, the other one, who's always angry. Whereas Hermaeus Mora is just like, nah fam, eyeballs, tentacles, let's do this. Torvasard said that you hoard secrets and that you stole memories from everyone.
Torvasard spoke true. Forbidden knowledge and secrets are my prime concern. Much of what I hoard serves to protect all the realms of existence. This particular secret, however, must stay forgotten. Even this slight recollection threatens reality.
So, the memory changed? What does that mean?
Torvasard found a way to slip past the eyes that see all and entered a memory he should have had no ability to access. And yet, here we are. He restored that which I destroyed. And now this recollection is no longer forgotten.
And this is going to cause reality to unravel.
The threads fray, but have not yet snapped. Torvasard and my enemies recall a fraction of the memory. But the most devastating secret remains locked away. Return to your allies. The situation can still be salvaged if you and Laramil work together.
Johnny Blazers? I have no idea who that is.
Return to Laramil's study. We will talk again soon.
Okay. YouTube short guy? Never seen him. I have no idea. Back to the study. Back to loading the screens, where I am probably going to lag, as so much power is put into loading the next area. Not as much power can be put into me. Quack. Why a crab? Why not a crab? I enjoy crab. Crab is good. Crab is fine. All things shall carcinize in time. Crabs have evolved in so many times, in so many ways, convergently, without any relation to each other. Just the form of crab is just the most evolutionarily superior form, and things keep evolving into crabs.
There you are.
So why not
I was
crab?
afraid you might have been lost in the void after my portal fractured.
Hello.
When the opportunity to enter a place of forbidden knowledge was snatched from me, the frustration was nearly overwhelming. Oh, well. Tell me what you saw inside the memory, Proxy.
Well, I met Torvasard, you know, nice guy, fine. Hermaeus Mora removed a memory from Vermina and all of reality, and that was kind of interesting. Think that human is crab. I do have a human form, which I also stream as. That is my more 3D form. Anime-ish, human-esque man type guy. And then I also switch back to crab form. If you go through my content, you will see both.
Ah, the event that began this cavalcade of fate. Of course, such drastic measures must have been taken for good reason. The one who knows keeps referring to the unraveling of reality if we fail in our efforts. What else did you experience?
Torvasard altered the memory, switched. That's interesting. Vermina statue is back that Mora shattered, so this is gonna be the time. The time. Think I'd like this form better? I like both. I go back and forth. I'm never giving up either form, so I do both.
With that level of power, Torvasard is clearly more than your average Dremora. Much more. Does that mean the secret has been remembered?
Maybe.
Have we failed?
Maybe.
Shall reality begin unraveling all around us?
Probably. Fate's threads have frayed, but we can still save the world.
Then
Maybe.
only some of the lost memory has been restored. The most dangerous portion of the secret must still be hidden. Very well. If you plan to honor your contract and still want to help save Apocrypha and Nern, I shall assist you as best I can.
Well, that's great, because Hermaeus Mora said that we needed to work together to do that, so...
I would have it no other way, Proxy.
Okay.
We followed Hermaeus Mora's enemies from one end of Apocrypha to the other, and we learned what they seek. You have done well, and the one who knows wants to reward your efforts. Take this. Then, we shall see.
I could get a face tattoo. Librarians possess mixed feelings about any who exhibit the eye-framing swirls of Hermaeus Mora. These curators of knowledge honor erudition among those who seek their tomes, yet they fear the covetousness that can drive agents of the Golden Eye. Ooh, neat.
What you described. How could Torvasard change a memory of Hermaeus Mora? How could he alter what happened so long ago?
Oh.
Such a power should not exist.
Yeah.
This sensation. Bafflement. I do not care for it.
I'll get used to it, because it happens around me all the time. If we work together, we can save the world. I already told you this.
Torvasard has allies as well. Master Shell Rennie, Vermina, and Periite. Blightcrown and the hidden kindred cultists. They seek to restore memories stolen from them by Hermaeus Mora. And from what you saw, Torvasard has started the restoration process.
I don't even know what these memories are. Apocrypha seems intent on keeping us from learning about the memories even, so I don't think we're gonna learn.
Yes, most puzzling. Torvasard's next step must involve the right Master Shell Rennie seeks to draw from Meln's Black Book. Return to Necrom and find Curate Cadane. See what Shell Rennie is up to. Meanwhile, I have other inquiries I wish to explore.
Piercings or tattoos all over? Neither. I don't want any. I've thought about it. Not for me. Alright, I'll go back to Necrom and talk to the boy.
As long as Shell Rennie possesses the Black Book, she can complete her rite. If they fully unlock this forgotten secret, multiple realms are doomed. I shall meet you at the bookshop in Necrom after I complete my investigations.
And Shalreni's our best lead?
Torvasard and Blightcrown could be anywhere. But Master Shalreni has roots in the Telvanni Peninsula. If anyone can help you navigate the complexities of the Dunmer Great Houses, it is Curate Gadain.
Huh? Gadain is a nice boy.
Investigating Shalreni is our best option.
Then so it shall be.
This portal will return you to Necrom.
Master Shalreni murdered me to avoid the scrutiny of the Assembly of Masters. What else might she do to further her ambitions?
Anything? Basically anything. Face art collectible, let's put that on. Can barely even tell because lizard face. It's there. Can't see much of it, but it's there.
Immortal returns.
Oh, he's right here.
I thought I recognized that wrinkle in the fabric of fate.
I hoped Laramil would be with you. We have news.
Did you get better shoes ever?
Scroot and I uncovered the most interesting news. The Assembly of Masters learned of Master Shalreni's recent activities and has called for a conclave.
Ooh.
They plan to strip her of her rank and expel her from the house.
Ooh. What's the difference between an assembly and a conclave? I don't know what any of this is.
It's complicated. The Assembly of Masters consists of just their mouths.
Okay.
The actual Masters rarely leave their towers, and never to meet with their rivals. A conclave, however, is a different story. The Masters themselves are compelled to attend.
Oh. Yeah, that's a big deal. Okay. How does that help us do anything?
Don't you see? When they convene the Masters' Conclave, Shalreni must be on hand to contest the charges. So, we know where we can find her and when.
All right. Where does this take place? When does this take place? Let's do this.
At Tel Hulan, the Tower Hall in Old Isra. As a curate, I think I can get us into the Conclave by claiming official Necrom business. House Telvanni prefers to stay on our good side, so they rarely ask too many questions of the Keepers of the Dead.
Ah, makes sense. Okay, then that's where we're going.
Curate or not, he'll never get into the Conclave bearing the mark of a Daedric prince. Not without my help.
Okay.
Underestimate Shalreni at your own
He
peril.
looks like a vampire. He's just a dark elf.
And do not think to just walk into a Telvanni stronghold reeking of Hermaeus Mora. Either Shalreni's Daedric allies or the Conclave's own protections will spot you the moment you step across the threshold.
Why? Why would they not like me? Do they not like tentacles? How do we avoid detection then?
Of course. Wasn't I the greatest magister of my time? If not for my desire for solitude, I would have been the Archmagister. Unfortunately, my spectral body isn't good for anything these days. You'll need to serve as my hands for this to work.
Alright, what are we doing?
Return to Telrendis. Around my tower, you'll find the components necessary to assemble a passable cloak of omission.
Fetch quest,
Look
got
for
it.
dried hoaxwort, a lamia scale shawl, and an illusion tincture of my own creation. I'll tell you more when we get there.
Okay. Why is he in the pocket? So, Meln was dead. Meln was murdered by one of the bad guys. Another powerful mage, Telvanni thing. And he was murdered. His spirit resided in his wizard tower ever since he had been murdered. And so he was trying to protect his things because he's a miserly old wizard. One of the things that he has is a book of Hermaeus Mora's. So it's a big, powerful book, and he was protecting that with his spirit. And the woman who murdered him brought a soul gem with her when we broke in. Basically, she hired us to get into his tower and find his things. She had a soul gem, she sucked him into the soul gem, and then we stole the soul gem. So the soul gem is in our pocket. And so he pops out every now and then to give us advice or say something weird. I in fact got a thingy, a memento in this game, which is basically just to summon him to say something at any time I choose. He mostly talks about just being dead. But I'll show that off once we get past this loading screen. I'll pull him out of the pocket. So if I go to mementos, sold you.
You remind me an awful lot of my cousin. He was adventurous, driven, curious about everything, and always charging headlong into danger. Good old Laro. Wonder if they ever found his body.
I was waiting for the turn in that one, like he's being way too nice during this. Let's get another one. Let's hear another thing.
I've got the damnedest yearning for squib jelly. Not the glop you get these days. The good stuff. Boiled until it's thick as tar.
He's just talking about food now. Dropped your phone on your face? Been there, done that.
I heard you were there when Mola Grunda was defeated. Well done.
I was. That was a long time ago. Mola Grunda. That was ages ago. Where are we going? Oh, we're going all the way out here. Ooh, alright. I need to go to the way shrine. Where's the way shrine? It's over here. Didn't mean to use an emoji. And yet, you managed to choose the most fitting emoji for exactly the context you were talking about. You accidentally used the perfect emoji. You should feel proud about that. Where's this thing? Where is it going? That way? Why is that? There we go. Hide the chat. Because it is an MMO. And people say terrible things in MMO chats. ESO is no exception. Although I haven't seen... I don't know which chat is basically the Baron's chat of ESO. I'm sure there's one that exists. But none of them have been that bad. There has been the occasional day in summers past when all the kids are out of school and then just like it's just a wave of terrible things being said in chat. But for the most part, ESO community, pretty good. I haven't seen much of that kind of nonsense. Maybe I'm just not on at the right time to witness it, but chat's usually mostly okay in there. Why am I walking? What's wrong with
Let's ride!
There are times when I am not smart. Here we go. Telrendus. Is it the biggest mushroom? Ah, good old Morrowind where everything is just weird. Oh, what? What now? Where are you? Where? There you are. Melm! If you're gonna pop out of my pockets,
now, where did I bury those components? Curses and corporeal existence! I can see why most ancestors move on instead of haunting their descendants. My mortal memories are much harder to recall than I anticipated. I don't remember where to find those components. Not exactly.
So we came here for nothing. Good job, Belm.
Of course not. I buried the components we need in separate caches on the tower grounds. I just can't remember exactly where I put them. No matter. With your assistance, I'm sure we can find the right spots.
I'm not sure that you can't remember them because you're dead. I'm pretty sure you can't remember them because you're just old. What do you need me to do?
Use my ghost sight. It will reveal the hiding places. Remember, Telrendis is my place of power, despite Shalreni's attempts to make it her own. Here, I can easily use my magic through you, as long as you're willing.
Okay. Where am I going to look?
I placed sigils at the spots, but on a different layer of reality. Use my ghost sight, and you should be able to see them. The caches are buried beneath those locations. When you get close to a spot I recognize, I'll tell you to activate my sight.
Okay. Weird ghost man is gonna show me other levels of reality. And that's where we'll find his stuff. Oh god, how much space do I need to cover? Alright, it's not that much. Alright, where'd you put your things? You can't call off your guards, can you? Oh, of course, everything wants to attack me. Mel, can't you turn these off? They're yours, after all. Where did you put your things? Okay, almost out. Oh, definitely out. Somewhere over here, maybe? Maybe I get stuck on level geometry? Oh.
Should be able to see my sigils through my ghost sight.
Oh.
Look around.
Here's one.
Ghost sight here.
Stomach goes sploosh sploosh? Yes. There's the shawl. There's the warrant.
So long. Those components look terrible, but they'll have to do.
Well, you're the one that buried them, Mel. Also, you put two of them right next to each other? That's not very well hidden. I think this is one over here, too.
This looks familiar. Another one of my sigils. There's a cache buried here.
Oh, there it is. Illusion tincture. Perfect for adding a touch of duplicity to an enchanted item. There's also a... Oh, there's a way shrine right nearby. Yes. I love visiting way shrines. Then I can teleport back easily. I don't want to deal with you ladies. You can just stay there on fire. Somewhere over here. Figure I can hit the way shrine first. And then the workbench.
Wait, hold on. Headed to Old Isra.
There's that. Whoa. Dodge side quest lady. Dodge tentacle monster. Dodge other things. Mel, where's your workbench? Is it? Hey!
I remember this old workbench. We can prepare the Cloak of Omission here. Place the component. Good work. Now place the shawl.
Okay.
Almost done. Now sprinkle the tincture.
Splooshy splooshy.
Excellent. Now take the Cloak of Omission.
Cloak of Omission. Don this enchanted cloak to mask your presence from scrying and other forms of magical detection.
Go ahead and try it on. The cloak will mask your presence and hide... You look amazing. Barely a hint of a Daedric connection. I should explain the particulars, though. Not a bad bit of work. You follow directions well. And the cloak looks perfectly dashing. Dashing, I say. Now let's head to Old Isra and meet up with Kirit Gedain. She should have gotten you access to the Conclave by now.
What about those particulars that you were just talking about?
Did I? I don't recall. But if you're asking about the Cloak of Omission, it could only shield you from so many scrying attempts. Eventually, someone will notice you. But the enchantment should last long enough for us to get our hands on Shelreni.
I'm getting kind of suspicious in the fact that you seem to be forgetting things, Meln. How long do you plan to stream for? Tonight, not too much longer, because I do have to get up early for work, so I don't know how many more steps I'm going to go through. Usually, I stream for... I try to aim for a minimum of 3. Sometimes it ends up being 2, if, like, today I have to get up early for work. And then if I have all day, if I'm playing Zelda, it ends up being like 5-6 hours almost constantly. But usually at least 3, sometimes shorter if I have too many responsibilities. Is there anything else you want to tell me?
Now that you mention it, yes. Gdain can get you on the access list, but you must play your part. Dunmer laws are labyrinthine, Telvanni especially. You need to invoke the proper statute to avoid suspicion.
Statute?
Just say the following to the sentry at the door. I hereby invoke the 26th statute of the Necrom agreement, and then demand entry to the conclave. Can you remember that?
Maybe.
Once we get inside, we can meet up with Curate Gdain.
Alright, to Aldis, where we go?
What could Shalreni be thinking? She's obviously counting on the support of 2 Daedric princes. But does she really expect them to magically elevate her to the rank of Magister?
Probably. Through threats and violence.
Let's get to Tel Hulen in Old Isra and see if the cloak works.
What is this statute that you want me to invoke anyway? What does that mean? What does it do?
Because you're not a Telvanni. That particular statute relates to the agreement between House Telvanni and the Keepers of the Dead. If you present it with authority, the sentry will probably grant you access.
Okay. Why don't I just tell the Conclave what Shalreni's up to, though?
And tell them what?
That
if you
she wants
even
to take
imply
over?
that any Telvanni would require the help of an outsider, you'd insult them at best or get arrested, if not immediately challenged to a duel of spells. Believe me, any of those would be counterproductive.
What would they arrest me for?
Do you honestly think my people need a legitimate reason? Well, how about impersonating a Necrom official? Or infiltrating a meeting of the Master's Conclave? Not to mention acting in the service of a Daedric prince? We can't risk it.
Fair. The Telvanni are kind of assholes. Alright. Where are we going? Oh, not far. That way. Back in the pocket, Melm. Horse, we ride.
Off we go!
At the very least, let's get to this place, see if we can get inside. And then that's probably where we'll end up wrapping things. Unless I get hooked. Who knows? I'm definitely a liar whenever I say, like, I'm gonna wrap it up soon, and then I don't for like 5 more hours.
Tel Hulen, the Tower of Halls, home to the Assembly of Masters. Remember to invoke the statute when you demand entry. And put on the cloak.
I put on the cloak already. Calm down. Calm down, old man.
No, Vabdru. As Master Shalreni's mouth, you are prohibited from entering the Conclave.
But I must warn the Masters.
Don't worry. Your treacherous master will be dealt with soon enough.
Hey, Vabdru. You don't get paid enough for any of this. How you doing?
You must warn the other Masters. I can no longer stand by and do nothing while Master Shalreni continues along this dark path. Her actions threaten the entire peninsula.
And why should I trust you? Because he's been nothing but wonderful to us. That's why we should trust him. Why am I saying this?
You probably shouldn't. But that doesn't mean I'm lying. I admired Shalreni for her skill and power. Thought she would help me rise in the ranks. But her ambition and contempt for her fellow Telvanni will doom us all.
What do you mean?
Master Shalreni made a deal with not one, but 2 Daedric princes.
This I know.
She plans to use their help to eliminate all who oppose her so she can become Archmagister.
Yep, I know that too.
The Masters won't listen to me. They don't understand the danger.
Which danger? The Daedric princes or something else?
I'm not sure. Master Shalreni stopped confiding in me. But I know how she thinks. She has no respect for the Masters or this conclave. When they move to reprimand her, she's going to show them just how powerful she's become. It will be a bloodbath.
Well, then I need to get in there.
The Master's Conclave is in session. All other business is on hold. Come back later.
Where do we get? Here's a good one.
Check your list. I hereby invoke the 26th statute of the Necrom Agreement and demand entry.
Necrom,
Yes.
Let me see. Ah, yes. You're listed as Curate Godane's attending clerk.
Yes.
Very good. You may go inside.
Thank you.
I expect you'll find the curate in the assembly antechamber, as the attending magister declared the conclave for masters only.
Okay, thank you. I'll go in. Thank you again. Caught you off guard. Sometimes you gotta bring out the big voice. Make your demands. And then very meekly say thank you afterward.
Really, I must...
I insist, Curate. You do realize I wield considerable influence as Master Norvora's mouth.
Of course, but...
I could do much for you and the Keepers. Now tell me, what do you think of my book?
That's Master Norvora's mouth. We need to extract Godane this instant.
Hey,
The
let me
curate
just
and I are
get this
busy,
guy out of here.
outsider. I am eager to hear what he thinks of my book, Ancestors of a Humble Mouth. It's a work in progress, but at least 2 booksellers have expressed interest. Come back later.
Oh my god, he's one of these guys. I've dealt with so many of these guys in my life. Oh my god. And it's okay. Look, the Master Devora sent me to find you. She needs you right now. It's a big important thing. We'll get you over there. We'll get you right back here. Talk about the book. We'll talk about the book all night if you want to, but we got to take care of this thing like right now.
How strange. As no one but masters are allowed inside, Master Norvora explicitly told me to wait out here until after the conclave concluded its business.
I mean, she was really insistent that I had to find you, and you needed to get her spell book. I mean, do you want to be the one to tell her no?
Well, obviously Master Norvora needs her spellbook.
Obviously.
No master should ever meet her peers without being totally prepared.
Exactly.
I'll go and fetch it at once.
Get that done.
Thank you, my friend. Follow me. I know a place where we can talk privately.
You want to read my book instead? I call it Emotionally Constipated. McDonald's or mom's food? Mom's food.
We can speak freely here. You arrived not a moment too soon, my friend. Before they decided to seal the hall, and I was trapped in that dreadful conversation with Mouth Elar, I found what we needed.
Book that bad?
Master Shalreni is here, and being held under guard until the conclave begins.
Oh, she's here? I saw her mouth. He said the masters are in danger, so we should, I don't know, kill her or something.
Ah, and now we come to the problem. Magister Gothran arrived from Sadrith Mora to oversee the Master's Conclave. He immediately expelled all but the Telvanni Masters and placed a ward on the door. There's no way to get into the assembly hall.
There's gotta be a way in.
Sadly, disabling a ward placed by a Magister is beyond my capabilities. If you have any ideas, please, share them. Otherwise, I fear the Masters are on their own in there.
Melon's a Magister, or was when he was alive. Maybe he can do the thing.
A Magister? To counter Magister magic, eh? Good idea. Let's go disable the ward.
I'm glad you think so, Meln. Let's cause some havoc.
The ward needs anchors. Use my ghost sight to spot them. See them? One on either side of a door. I'll lend you my power to disable them.
She will. The healers recommended she stay in bed, but she insisted we attend.
Nobody noticed me. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not. That's fine.
Understand.
Magister Gothran is good, but I'm better. Let's enter the assembly hall.
Others gathering without them. Too bad we're not allowed inside. I was hoping to see what punishment.
This is a closed session.
What is the meaning of this intrusion?
I mean, you should be impressed that I got in here.
Now, Gothrin, surely such restrictions don't apply to a Magister and his proxy.
Meln the Mouthless, a spirit. No matter.
Are
I
you
will
getting
not
pulled in? I'm a
tolerate
little
your
bit pulled in.
antics.
Nothing in our statutes precludes a dead Magister from participating in a conclave. Now, hear what my proxy has to say.
Very well. Step forward. You stand on shaky ground, mouth for the mouthless. What's so important that Magister Meln dares interrupt this closed session of the Master's Conclave?
Well, it's very important because you're all in danger. I'm sorry, I heard your voice and I had to copy it back at you. Master Shalrini plans to eliminate all of her rivals, so you.
And Magister Meln thought us so ineffective that he had to swoop in and save the day?
Yes.
How presumptuous of him. Do you really think one rogue master is a match for this assembly?
Well, it's not just her. She's got 2 Daedric princes on her side.
So I heard. Hence the reason I decided to leave my comfortable tower and come all this way to personally take charge of this conclave. The masters will hear the charges, question the subject, and render swift judgment.
I mean, she's gonna kill you. She's gonna kill literally all of you. She killed Meln.
Is that why you're here? To add another charge to Shalreni's list of crimes? Then so noted. Perhaps that's why she turned herself over without any fuss or bother, so that she can plead for mercy. Perhaps I'll be lenient. Perhaps not.
Oh, she turned herself in without fuss or bother because she wants you all here. You are making a mistake. Meln says you can't underestimate her. Oh, this is not gonna go well.
Enough of this nonsense.
Yeah, this is not
I listened
go well.
to the concerns of your Magister and heard his allegation. Now we are finished. Meln may stay if he wishes. That is his right. But you and the curate should go and leave us to our work.
Well, I mean, Meln can't stay because he lives in my pocket now. So if I have to leave, then he has to leave. Because he's in my pocket.
Over here.
Oh?
I forgot how boring my so-called peers can be. Pity Shalreni didn't eliminate a few more of my rivals before we noticed.
Well, aren't you pleasant?
But your master, Meln. I have fond memories of his many antics. That's why I wanted a word with you.
And which word was that?
Your master has delayed these proceedings long enough. Master Shalreni reached above her station and must be dealt with. Anything that postpones that and increases the time I must spend in the company of my so-called peers will not be tolerated.
I love how every single Telvanni is enough of an ass that they think that they are all above all of the rest of them. Every single one of them thinks that they are the top of the mountain. She murdered Meln. He has the right to confront her.
Murder, you say?
Murder most foul.
Serious. I suppose anything can be expected from a master who makes pacts with Daedra. We really need to strip her of her rank and exile her. Well, if you must see her, she's being held in a meeting room down the East Hall.
DC or Marvel? DC by a slim margin.
I don't understand
like
this
Batman.
necessity for debate. If it were up to me, we'd get right to the vote. Nothing anyone has to say will change my mind about Shalreni. Now then, is Magister Meln really dead?
I mean, you saw him. He's a ghost now. He lives in my pocket, yes.
Meln may have confused Magister Gothrin, but there's no provision for a dead Telvanni participating in a conclave. It's just not done.
Look, if we don't find Shalreni, you're gonna die. That's just how it's gonna go.
Is that a threat?
Maybe.
Master Morena led Shalreni through the East Door for making similar pronouncements only a few moments ago. If that can happen to a master, imagine what's in store for a lowly mouth like you.
Well, aren't you just a lovely... I'm starting to wonder if I should even try to save you.
There's a meeting room just to the right.
Didn't mean to leave. That's all right.
They're holding her.
All is good. No worries.
Shalreni's gone, but what's that tipped over bottle over there?
A bomb?
That's pure essence of dream.
Oh no.
Let me cast a spell to see what happened here.
And you let me stick my face right in it.
Just a little gift from the Prince of Dreams. Soon, you will do exactly as I say.
You won't get away with this.
I already have. And with your help, I'll get away with so much more. Now let's go attend the conclave. My ascension requires participants, willing or otherwise.
We must get to the conclave. It's held in the Master's private hall to the north.
Something's going on to the north.
Yep, we're going that way.
I think the conclave is starting.
Yeah, you coming or not? Run. Run. Parkour.
Master Shelreni, you stand accused of conspiring against your fellow Telvanni, murdering Meln the Mouthless, and consorting with Daedric princes. How do you plead?
A Telvanni doesn't plead. But I will kill you all before I take my sacrifice and depart.
Oh dear.
Magister.
Shelreni, cease your actions this instant.
Use my ghost sight to disable the wards and get down there.
Going in. That's one. That's two. Time to save some jerks' lives.
You again. If these fools don't stop
Oh God!
What hope do you have?
Come on, get up! I'm not ready to die a second time.
The heck?
You're finally awake. Thank the ancestors. I thought Shelreni killed you.
We should talk, Mouth of Meln.
I'm alive! What happened?
The Mouth of the Mouthless. I suppose you want me to say that you and Meln were right.
That'd be
that I
nice.
should have taken Shelreni's threat more seriously.
Yeah, you should have.
Let's pretend I said that and move on to what needs to happen next.
You know what? That's probably more than any Telvanni has ever said, so yes. I rushed towards Shelreni and then woke up here. What happened?
Yes, quite a display. She used the conclave to formally announce her intentions. Her spell would have killed everyone, and positioned her to challenge the Archmagister for rulership of the house. Luckily, I was on hand to save the local masters.
What'd you do?
Shelreni may be a powerful master, but I am a Magister of the Telvanni Council. It was a simple matter to deflect her attack while the conclave dispersed. Then, I stabilized the portal she fled through, assuming you would want to follow her.
Well, thank you. Why did you want to assume that we wanted to follow her? You're not wrong, but why?
Really now, who do you think Meln consulted when he first invented his Cloak of Omission?
Oh.
I see the mark of Mora upon you.
Oh.
House Telvanni wants no part in the machinations of Daedric princes. Just make sure to kill Shelreni when you find her.
My God, you're surprisingly reasonable about all this. What about Marina?
Master Morena revealed her inadequacies when she allowed herself to be captured. The other masters survived. In both cases, House Telvanni won. If you plan to chase Shelreni, I suggest you leave now. I'm not going to hold that portal open forever.
So you don't care what happens to Marina, like, at all? Just like, oh, she died. Fuck her, I guess. Is that...
In all honesty, no.
Well, you're an ass.
In case you haven't noticed, we of House Telvanni are a superior lot. Sentiment and mercy rarely factor into our actions. Now, step lively. That portal will close as soon as my attention wavers. Ooh, and I feel a yawn coming on.
Oh, fine, you jerk. I'll get out there. I'll get in the portal. Fine. Thinks he's so much better than everybody because he can do magic and see things that nobody else can see and stabilize the portal for a whole other dimension of it. You're not that cool.
This ancient ruin. Those markings. This place is dedicated to Vermina.
Oh dear. Should have stopped before I went into that building.
I think
Now
we
I'm-
visited the memory of it in
Now
the Eye of Mora.
What is happening here? And why is this cave empty? That's when things get real
This chamber
worrisome.
appears promising. We should look around.
When there aren't enemies around, that's when I get worried. The Dremora Torvasard came to me with an intriguing proposition more than 2 years ago now. He promised to fulfill my lifelong ambition to become Archmagister and rule over House Telvanni. All I had to do was pledge my service to Vermina, the Daedric Prince of Dark Portents, and all my dreams would come to pass. He explained that something had been taken from the world long ago, that it was his destiny to restore what was stolen, what was lost. He said that restoration began with a dream, hence his alignment with Vermina. For in a dream he recalled a shrine to the Dreamweaver, a shrine that it was imperative I help him repair. After much research and investigation, we have come to this ancient site. Now, all we need to do is find the shrine Torvasard saw in his dreams. And this, the restoration. After long months of preparation, we're finally ready to begin the work to fully restore the ancient statue of Vermina. While I still don't understand the significance of this effigy, I have devoted myself to determining exactly how to rebuild the statue and restore it to its former glory. Torvasard works by my side, learning all he can. When I ask why, he refuses to answer. He just says that restoring the statue is the key to restoring what was lost. You were right from earlier, I told you. And now I have an army of Vermina's followers, bolstered by those devoted to Periite. Blight Crown disgusts me, but I cannot fault his brilliance or the strength of his charges. The supply of malachite from the Alavelis quarries have finally arrived, and we can begin. Soon, Vermina shall reward me with the power I need to become Archmagister of House Telvanni.
Anything relevant in those papers?
Yeah, she's on her power trip still. Oh, I have to talk to you?
Was there anything in those papers about Master Shelreni or where we might find her?
It just talks about her arrangement.
She writes about how Torvasard came to her, indoctrinated her into Vermina's service, how he was consumed with restoring something that was either stolen or lost, and how he insisted they find this ancient shrine. Interesting.
And here she writes about the work they did restoring it.
So they sent the malachite mined from the Alavelis quarry here. And she discusses how the hidden kindred were formed to provide the workers needed to accomplish the restoration. Somehow, rebuilding a Vermina statue is the key to Torvasard's goal.
Well, in the Panopticon, Torvasard altered Mora's memory by restoring a Vermina statue.
This must be where that original memory took place. Where Vermina and Periite think Hermaeus Mora wronged them and stole whatever it is they now seek. Let's keep going. That restored statue and Master Shelreni must be somewhere in this old ruin.
Would you rather always feel stupid or never know you're stupid? Always feel stupid, because then, at least you can still do the right thing. There are many people in this world who never know how stupid they are, and they cause global-sized catastrophes. I have to deal with people like that sometimes. They are the worst people I have ever met. I would rather feel stupid all the time. I do feel stupid, quite often. But the people that are stupid and have no idea that they are... oh... they're bad.
We must find Shelreni and stop her from completing this rite.
Shelreni and Master Morena, we need to free her.
My black book! Looks like Shelreni got past my safeguards.
How do I get up there?
Shelreni is using the restored statue as a focus for her rite.
You will not interfere.
An aspect of Vermina.
What?
That's not good.
Away!
Oh, God.
Fate.
Well, then we're gonna kill it.
Restore what was taken from us all.
I'm working for the... oh, God. I'm working for the Temple Clan. You cannot do this. I side with the eyeballs and the tentacles. I side with forbidden knowledge.
No! I could use some help! Complete the sacrifice so I may inhabit the vessel.
Enter the focus point.
What? What am I doing? What am I doing? That's what I'm doing. Gotta go, that's alright. Enjoy your evening. I have a feeling that after this fight, I'll probably be wrapping things up after this. The VOD will always be there for you, though, so no worries. Miri, get up. 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 Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. I'm alive.
Step into the focus to use my ghost sight.
Where's the focus? Why is it over here?
Use my ghost sight to strike true.
Why did you put the focus there?
Now, friend, free Morena from the binding.
This magic is unstable! Save yourselves! No! Not when we're so close!
Close my black book and take it. That should end the rite.
Okay. That's mine now. Black Book, Tormenting Eye. Mine.
Taking the black book won't stop us, and one of you will serve just as well as a sacrifice.
No need to involve outsiders, Shelreni.
Uh-oh.
Prince Vermina accepts your sacrifice and deems you a worthy vassal.
Oh dear.
I regret the bloodshed, but soon Mora's injustice will be undone.
What'd he do?
With this vessel, I can enter Apocrypha and strike at Mora's heart. With me, my faithful.
What?
We have to warn Apocrypha. Let's return to the Necrom bindery and find Laramil.
Hold still, and I'll open a portal back to Necrom.
Oh, I was about to ask, how are we going to do that? Thanks, Melm. Oh, I got a thing. I got a deck fragment. Okay. Well, we're back. How you doing?
Neither Scroot nor I can feel Hermaeus Mora's presence. We both find this unsettling.
Yeah, it's not good.
Good, you are here. Both Scroot and I felt a sudden disturbance in the tides of fate. Something terrible has happened in Apocrypha, and Scroot and I no longer feel the presence of the one who knows.
Well, Shelreni performed the rite, and Light Crown used her as the sacrifice, and Vermina possessed a body, and then they all went to Apocrypha. So we're doomed.
Another significant event in the annals of fate, and I missed it.
Yes.
But Master Shelreni is dead.
Yes.
And Vermina did what?
Hello, Nikolai. Coming in right near the end.
Proxy. What happened at the Master's Conclave?
Well, we warned all the Masters, which helped save them because Shelreni tried to murder everybody. She failed, though, because the big boss of them all was smart and still an asshole.
So that was Shelreni's plan. Use whatever power the princess provided to eliminate her rivals and move up in rank. I am glad she failed. But what happened after that?
He followed her to the shrine we saw in the memory and saved the master she planned to sacrifice.
And Blightcrown decided to complete the rite anyway by sacrificing Shelreni instead.
Exactly.
Ruthless, but in keeping with a follower of Periite. And you say this allowed Vermina to possess Shelreni's corpse. What happened next, Proxy?
This is actually a perfect thing for you to come in on, Nikolai, because this is basically just a summary of what happened in the stream. I recovered the Black Book, but then the possessed Shelreni and others opened the portal to Apocrypha, and now we're all gonna die.
They cannot. Not usually. Hence all the trouble that Torvasard and his allies went through to reach this point. At least you saved the Telvanni Masters and recovered Meln's Black Book. Well done. While I ponder next steps, take this. You earned it. Both Scroot and I felt the tides of fate churn and boil.
Perfect timing. Exactly.
Worse, neither of us has been able to commune with Hermaeus Mora since the Black Book's rite was completed at Vermina's shrine. And you say you saw Shalreni's body walk into Apocrypha?
Yep, Vermina possessed it, and Black Crown did the killing, and then they just took a stroll.
Giving Vermina access to Apocrypha, and a host to work through.
Mm-hmm.
They must know where to find the memory they seek, or they have a good idea where to look. Apocrypha is infinite. Without fate to guide us, we are lost in the dark without a candle.
Well, there's got to be a way to follow them, right?
Blightcrown and Torvasard have ways to avoid detection. Only one viable option presents itself. We must ask Master Shalreni where Vermina has taken her body.
What?
Will you see this through, Proxy, before the disaster Mora foresaw comes to pass?
What? 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 I'm with you, but how do we ask her any? She's dead. She died.
Fortunately, we have two conduits to spirits not yet bound for Aetherius at our disposal. Magister Meln and Curate Gadain. Speak to Meln first. He obviously knows what happens when a Telvanni mage dies.
Oh. Okay.
Laramil's idea is a good one. Master Shalreni has the answer we seek, and I know how to reach her.
How's that? Why does it keep not immediately putting away on the quest?
No Telvanni master worth their weight in Quama cattle would relinquish their hold on this plane without a fight. I have no doubt we can contact Master Shalreni's spirit. Whether we can get her to cooperate, well, that's an entirely different matter.
Alright, how do we contact her?
As the curate can tell you, Necrom forbids summoning the dead. But there's no regulation against the dead choosing to speak to you. We don't have to summon Shalreni's spirit. We can go to her and simply request an audience.
How do we do what? Where do we find her spirit? What?
Same place you found me. In her tower, of course. You must go to Tel Barrow and search her sanctum.
That makes sense.
If her spirit lingers, she'll haunt there. Oh, and better take Gadain with us. If she's become a vengeful spirit, his expertise might be required.
I mean, she was vengeful in life. Of course she's gonna be vengeful in death.
Meln, we can't just summon the dead whenever we please. It's forbidden.
Yes. Summoning is an affront to your order. But if the spirit is already there...
If I help you, I could jeopardize my standing.
We would not ask this of you if the situation was not dire.
Rule number 1, never return to the
craft.
craft.
I'll help, Laramil.
I'll return to Apocrypha. See if I can find Vermina while you chase spirits. Not like I've got anything better to do.
Good luck at Tel Barrow, my friends.
Bye, Scroot.
Return here with whatever you learn.
Dealing with displaced spirits is very much frowned upon by the Keepers of the Dead. I'll help, because the stakes are great, but it goes against every iota of my training.
I mean, we're not gonna summon her. She's just gonna be there, pissed off, as usual. Besides, isn't ancestor worship all about communicating with, the dead?
That's an aspect of our beliefs, but not the primary component. And it's different when you visit the catacombs and a spirit appears before you. I suppose if Shalreni decides to speak to us, that shouldn't violate the Codex too badly.
It's like going to the catacombs and the spirit appearing before us, only instead of the catacombs, it's her tower, where she refuses to leave because she is an ass, and her spirit will probably remain an ass. Meln thinks your expertise might come in handy if we do find her spirit there, so you're useful. Your taste in shoes is the worst I've ever seen, but you're useful.
Indeed. The recently departed are often confused, and that confusion can turn violent.
She was violent.
I much prefer to deal with the spirits of our ancient ancestors.
Hate ass spirits.
They may be
all my homies hate ass
cantankerous,
spirits.
but they've had enough time to reconcile to their undead existence.
Alright, so that's where we're gonna go next time. And I keep saying it. He has the worst shoes. Oh, wait. No, wait. They're popping in. Yeah, no. No, those are the worst shoes. You know why they're the worst shoes? Because you can see it. That's his toe that's sticking out. Those are other toes. Like, that's not shoes at the end. That's just, like, it's open heel and open toe in the weirdest places. It's worse than Crocs. Get some taste, man. Alright, next time, we're gonna go to that tower, and we're gonna talk to an ass spirit, and she's gonna be mad. Pop and shoe is the best for aerodynamic. Is that what that is? I have no idea. Anyway, that's where we're gonna go next time. I hope you have enjoyed this. Anyone who has been new and lurking and hanging out and all that stuff, thank you for coming by. Everyone who's been here. Anyone that is new, I am Teddy Kanikami. I am a crab VTuber. I stream all kinds of games both here and on Twitch. Do please subscribe to the YouTube, follow the Twitch, follow me on the Twitter and everything else. Here's the ending screen, the schedule for the week with the links, or at least how to find me on all of the various places. There's nothing else scheduled for this week. That doesn't mean things won't happen. I have work tomorrow and Saturday. I have studio work, and I don't know the exact timing of things. I think I've gotten some of the timing. Tomorrow, don't expect a stream, because there's going to be all kinds of stuff going on. But Saturday, if things go the way that I think they will, expect maybe a later stream. Maybe like a 6 o'clock stream instead of a 1 p.m. stream on Saturday. Expect maybe that. I can't guarantee anything, but if things go the way that I think they will, then we should still be able to have a Saturday stream. Tomorrow, don't expect anything. I'm going to be way too busy. But there's at least the possibility of that. Keep your eyes open on the Twitter, on the community tab on YouTube. I'll try to update everything on there. With that, though, I'm going to go. We'll do some more ESO next week. We'll do some more of all the other games next week. I hope you enjoy your evenings. I hope you enjoy your weekend. And I will see you hopefully soon before some more streams. Okay, bye, everybody. Good night.